Yo, what's going on, Zen Dude Nation? This is another Mindful Monday episode brought to you by Zen Dude Nation and yours truly, Brandon Epstein. So today I want to talk about the two choices that you have in life. Every single person is given the opportunity to decide what path they want to go down. And you have two choices, okay? You have the choice to, number one, float. This is where you're just that tumbleweed, just in the wind, and whatever other people tell you is a good decision, maybe a good direction to take your life. That's the direction you take, and you kind of just go with the flow in a way that you never do anything intentional. You just kind of do what's easiest, and maybe you put in a little bit of effort here and there, trying to make your life a little bit better. But you never get really intentional and decide in that moment that you're going to make a stand, and you're not going to stop until you get the result that you want. So that's the first person, the floater. And you have a choice. You can be the floater, or you can take on the path that we believe as Zen Dude Nation is the only path to really live, the path that makes life feel juicy, worth living, makes you feel fulfilled, makes you feel like what you're doing matters, makes you feel like you have a purpose here on this earth. And that second choice is to live an intentional life. So you can either float or you can live intentionally. And when you live intentionally, that means that you just decide exactly what you want to create in your life, and you don't stop until you get there. And I think it's very common for many of us to have hopes and dreams and things we want to accomplish, especially with our physical bodies, where we say, you know what, like, I'm not standing for this anymore, I'm going to make a change. But then things get in the way, right? Like work gets really busy, or family is taking up a lot of your time, or obstacles come in your way, you get injured. Like, a lot of things can come into your life that make you say, you know what, it's easier to go back and start floating again and start moving through. And yeah, I feel like I'm doing my best, but you know that you're not leaving it all out there in the field. You're not completely committing to the process of living the life that you want. And the only way that you're going to transition out of this floating is to start every day getting intentional about what you want to create. And you can do that by building yourself a blueprint of what's important to you, what kind of life experiences you want to have, how you want your days to look. Really deciding every day, I want to wake up and I want to look a certain way. I want to feel a certain way. I want to be surrounded by a certain kind of person. I want to have these kinds of intimate relationships. I want to have a certain lifestyle. I want to live a certain place. I want life to be juicy and fulfilling and exciting. And the only way you'll ever create that is by getting completely intentional and clear on that blueprint of what that looks like. Otherwise, you're just floating, right? You may have an idea of like a body you want to create. You might be like, I want to be healthier. Or you might say to yourself, I want to attract better relationships into my life. But because you're not getting intentional, because you're not putting together an action plan, it never comes to fruition. You continue to float, and years can go by, 20 years could go by like this. And you can think to yourself, what the fuck just happened to my life? Like, I had all these hopes and dreams, and like I had this idea of like what I wanted life to be like. And I always thought about like, yo, I know it's possible, but you just never took that deliberate action to make it a reality. You never got intentional. So those are the two choices. You can either, 1, float. 2, get intentional. Decide exactly what you want and then reverse engineer it. And that's really what our purpose is here at Zen Dude Nation. Every day, we're here to help you reverse engineer whatever life it is that you want to live. Yes, specifically, we give you the exact tactics you need to create the body you want. But beyond that, we know it's not just about having that body. It's about feeling good. It's about being fulfilled. It's about living a life where you're in flow and you're practicing constant gratitude and appreciation for the experience that you get to have. So we want to invite you right now to come join us. Join us in creating a blueprint for an intentional life. Stop putting it on hold. Stop telling yourself that there's going to be a better time, a better place, a better moment to take on an intentional life. We want to invite you right now to join our coaching program. We're going to help you reverse engineer the exact life that you want to live. This is something that took us a while to figure out. You know, Dan was in the corporate scene for a long time. I was dabbling in different businesses, trying to figure this stuff out. And what we've understood and what we understand now is that the only way to create the result that you want in your body and your life is to get completely intentional and reverse engineer it. That means get clear, complete clarity. Make the choice that you're gonna get clear about what you want, and then start reverse engineering it. Say, well, you know what? Who do I have to be on a daily basis to create that? What kind of rituals and habits need to be incorporated into my life? Don't let another day go by where you're just floating. I want you to make a choice to be intentional about what you're creating in your life, right? And if you want our support in getting intentional, reverse engineering the body and life that you want, then click the link below or just go to our website, zendudefitness.com, click on the coaching tab and join us. Zen Dudes, out.